Sin Nation, my bad, took me forever to drop another video. I've been grinding Dying Light 2. I'm gonna have a video up on that probably in around maybe actually I might have it up in like a couple days, so maybe by like next Monday. Yeah, probably by next Monday. But this isn't about Dying Light 2, this is about Black Clover. Yeah, I'm adding in Black Clover into the suggestion videos, mainly because Black Clover is probably in like my top 10 right now in animes. I only say that not because like it has any like crazy good writing or anything, but this shit is fun. It's like a fun show to watch, fun show to read, whatever you do, but it's a really fun show. And then always, before I get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me get into the algorithm, and I promise you, no, I'm not turning into one of those channels that beg for like, comments, and subscriptions, but it's just the fact of, as I am an earlier channel, it will help me out. So yeah, that's just why I let you know before the video. But into Black Clover though, yeah, this shit is pretty good. I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a shonen, and if you don't know what a shonen is, basically a bunch of battles, fights, hero, and like you know the basic rundown of a shonen. You go look it up. I'll probably put an image of what a shonen is in this. But yeah, Black Clover is like the definition of a shonen. Like, this shit's a battle anime. Like, there's constantly fights 24/7. Even from the video that I'm showing you currently right now, you're mainly just gonna see fight scenes until around the second half of the video. Like, Black Clover is really good with fights. You know, the basic plot of it is you're following the character Asta, and then Asta is a boy that was born with no magic, and his whole thing is never giving up. That's one of the main themes in it, surpassing your limits, and Asta wants to go on and go forth to become the Wizard King, to become the #1 spot in the Wizard Kingdom that usually you can't even become unless you have some great crazy magic. And then even with the magic in Black Clover, it's pretty crazy, because simple fact of, like, you would think at base it's one of those shows where there's just regular magic, not any of that crazy magic you'll see in any other shows like Day Live or any other magical based show like you could think of off the top of your head. The magic's pretty basic, but the way they go into the concept of their magic is actually pretty nice. So a lot of characters utilize their magic in completely different ways than you'll see in a lot of other shows. Like, Asta's probably one of the most unique anti-magical fucking little midget beast that you'll probably see in like an anime as of right now, this video coming out. So yeah, Asta's pretty high up there. Then you have like the supporting cast, which all of them are pretty cool. Like, the dialogue between them, like I said, I'm really big on like the dialogue between the cast and the cast going with the plot and the main character, and I think they all build well around it, because like I said, one of the main themes in Black Clover is basically surpassing your limits, always going past the standard, past what you're supposed to be capped at. Look at Asta as a main example. This fucking 4'11", like probably not 4'11", probably like 4'8" midget is surpassing his limits every single episode or every single chapter. So it's like, bro, the theme is actually pretty nice to me. It's one of those animes where it's like, okay, I know this isn't the greatest thing ever, but it is pretty cool when you see Asta get beat up, and then next thing you know, he's standing back up and fighting again. Or any other character, like you have characters like Noelle, Marileona, Yami. Yami is also another main character that people love in the show. Like, who doesn't love a character with like darker magic or like cutting dimensions and everything? His like whole ability list is kind of cracked. Like, every time I look at Yami, he was the main inspiration for me to keep pushing through this show. Actually, not even that, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna get back to the Yami point in a second, but the beginning of Black Clover, once you get into it, it's a really slow start. Like, the first 2 episodes are actually pretty good in my opinion. I actually enjoyed the first 2 episodes. But once you get past the first 2 episodes and then you get around to like the Magic Cave arc, or the Temple arc, my bad. Once you get to the Temple arc, that's when Black Clover actually starts getting good. Then you progress into the better arcs, such as the Elf arc or the Spade Kingdom arc, which currently have been passed. And then those 2 arcs are probably the best arcs in Black Clover that I think will attract a really big crowd of you guys if you guys want to give it a try. Black Clover is actually a pretty nice show. And then back to Yami. Yeah, Yami's also another big inspiration to keep going with Black Clover. Every scene that Yami's in, he just kills it. Yami's really like the best character that Black Clover has had to offer, honestly. But like I said, he's not the only solid character. There is multiple other ones, such as the whole cast. Literally, I can't go against one character. I wouldn't say there's much downsides to Black Clover also, besides maybe lack of world building. We have a couple of things. There's around like four present countries that we know of, but besides that, we don't know anything else, and we know about the Devil Dimension. But besides that, there's nothing else really in Black Clover to go crazy of lore-wise. But Black Clover, all in all, is a solid show. I'll definitely give it a 7.5 out of 10. I know that's not the craziest rating, but you know, for what Black Clover is, it's still a nice rating. But the video's coming to an end. I have like 4 more seconds left. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe.